Hey guys, just got done doing a water change. Just want to shoot something real quick. So I changed my, let's flip that overhead light on. I changed where my filters are, intakes. You can see I staggered them because I was getting detritus material coming up, and some of it would keep climbing the wall, and I was missing. Here goes some flying poo. Where's it going? See, it went up. So it was kind of high when it came in near the pipe. So something nobody really covers a whole lot. They're just kind of talking about fish, and that's fine. But it's something I did, and I also got to tighten up that heater right there. I got plenty of flow by the heater, so I'm not worried about it. You can see all the stuff flying by it. You know, you always want to get near moving water, and this wave maker is moving tons of it. So what I was watching these big pieces. So I did a vacuum. I'm kind of just watching these big pieces down here. There is some of it. Whenever I pick up this rock, you know, there's stuff in there. It catches stuff. So I was just watching it. I can see some of it creeping back underneath there. I just saw a big piece go in there. But you want to remove those heavies out of there. If you have like a big rock like this, you are getting some stuff in there. And I have this rock in here to buffer the pH along with this cichlid sand in here. So I just want to shoot a quick video in there. Just a little change that I made to move this stuff around a little bit. And like before last video, I've got FX4 turned down. Somebody had asked me where I do it. I just turn it down maybe 3/4. Inflow, outflow, down to like 3/4. And these guys, you can see, you know, wide opens up and down. So we'll be working on a little bit of this. I'm gonna just change the white pad. I'm gonna take, I've got in number 2, I've got in the FX6, I've got black pad, non-carbonated, blue, and then the white. So I'm gonna change that, and not too much, because I'm not gonna be around this tank having a lot of time to mess with stuff, so I'm kind of doing some stuff a little early, because I did that, I think, last week, that other filter. And I'm not clean it, but like kind of hooked up all that stuff up and just cleaned the top sponges. That was it. Trying to keep that beneficial bacteria going. So this one was only 12 days, 13 days, something like that, 14 days. And nitrates were just starting to turn red, barely. So right there at that 40 parts per million. Some folks have talked about how you get your fish coloring up. Water quality, man, you got to stay on your water quality. pH is a big one. I try to stay right there, 8.2. I had a little more color maybe when I was at 82 degrees, and I had a little more aggression, so maybe that was like the summertime. They're just in there wilding out. So I run this tank at 80, and then lastly was the diet. So clean water, temperature, pH, and the diet. I had dropped out the bug bites. When I mixed the 2 Rons, the big boy and the adults, I didn't mix in the bug bite pellets, and I noticed them kind of coloring down a little bit. So I wanted to see what that food change diet would do, and I saw it. It was noticeable. So I'm back in with the Fluval Bug Bites Flakes. I've kind of always given them that, and I just got in my Bug Bites pellets. So now I've got to dump my food back out in a container or in a bowl, mix in the Bug Bite pellets, and then I'll have my mix. And it's just a little, it's not a lot as far as the pellets go. Where's this little thing at? It's does it come in? It's just a little bowl. It's like that. Just a little bit. So I've got to add that Fluval Bug Bites pellets. because I'm also getting them the flakes. And remember, I split my feedings maybe 2 weeks ago, where I'm doing pellet in the morning and just flakes in the evening. And I have noticed it stemmed down the aggression a little bit, feeding them twice a day. So, and I feel the flakes are a little lighter in the evening, so when they rest, their digestion's not trying to do the bulk pellets. So, those are the changes, you know, and just, again, watch your tank. I got a cool little chair. I sit here and just watch the tank. I flip my camera on throughout the day a few times a day, see what they're doing during the day when I'm at work. I highly recommend that. Have a fish tank at your office. But anyway, and you can see how fast it's clearing up. So I'm already liking that position. I'm seeing big stuff in here go right for those filters. So it's really stirred up because I was taking that rock and shaking it, and that kind of put some cloudiness in the water too. But I am really liking my decision to move those intakes. I've noticed a couple more tanks. They were doing the intakes here in the middle. I don't know if I want to do that because I like that real dark black background. So when I look at my fish, I get nothing but color and no distortion behind them. So I've got the light turned down kind of low. Yeah, that stuff. There's some big stuff going back there. So, and it's where you can see a lot of color in there. And you'll notice Red Empress is not in here. Again, I have a thing about adding one fish is never really good. And it was Sunday to today, 72 hours, and I thought that might be enough. And I put him in here. He seemed to just kind of be chilling out. It was a quick and easy because both tanks were kept the same temperature. So he went in here, didn't shock him at all. And like I'm putting water in this thing, and I noticed immediately, I guess when I was gone, that the albino Taiwan reef over there, he's big too, was over in the top left. And I was like, okay, what happened? And then I seen him go right up to him and nip him right in the side of the body. And that's kind of, that's what he was doing. So I sat back and see what he did, and sure enough, he was going after him again. So I guess 3 days of timeout wasn't enough. I said I was going to do 7, but I figured, why is that a lower water change? The water was low. I'd add him in, watch what happens. That way it wasn't full if I had to scoop him back out. And sure enough, he rude. So he's back in the 20 gallon. I can't with that fish. I don't know what his deal is. I get it. He was in here first, and that's the only one he seems to have a problem with. So maybe I'll take the albino Taiwan reef out. I mean, I like my Red Empress more. I mean, I hate to play favorites, but it is what it is. You know, he's cool. He's big and red fin, and he looks cool. But I've got other fish in here that kind of look like him. So honestly, I could kind of see him leave, and not be so sad about it. I'd rather have my Empress in there. He gets along with everybody else. So, I don't know. What do you do? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, like I said, I don't want to touch my filters too much, because if you were watching, you saw me put this FX thing on there, the clarifier. It's hard to say the verdict on that, because I started up getting a fish out of there, and then I started up some more doing some stuff, and then you know, when I put it on there, it blew Christmas all over the tank, and it was just snowing. It was crazy. So I think after this water change, I'm going to watch it real close over the next week, and see what happens, because I've also got it slowed down so that water can cross that bulb slower. And the water seems clear, but I don't know. I mean, who knows? It's supposed to work, so we'll see. But this tank's clearing up quick as I'm sitting here. I just got done maybe 10 minutes ago, and it's almost cleared up already. So with the filter, I got that wave maker on kind of high doing its thing. So yeah, guys, just want to share that with you real quick. I try to keep my videos 10 minutes unless there's some major stuff going on. But, you know, when you do your tank, your water changes and stuff, you know, it's a good time to dial in. Last time I did all those pipes, I scrubbed them all. The calcium, this time I did those ones over there in the corner. I guess I just forgot them last time. So, you know, it's a good time during water change while I'm pumping this water out. And just how I do that, I put a bucket or a trash can here. I've got the shop vac thing or whatever, whatever the thing is with the priming bulbs, so I can come in and out and prime it real quick. And then I had the pump in there, and I pump it with a 100-foot hose out to some other collections where I dump it on my lawn, palm trees, and plants. It's got nitrate scents like fertilizer, so it's amazing for your lawn and garden. But anyway, that's what I do. So after I do that and I get it all clean, I put the rocks back where they're going. Then I just take the pump out of there and throw it in the tank, and then I take that trash can outside and dump it on some plants. Whichever one needs it the most, because that's the bottom of the barrel. It's got a lot of stuff in it. So yeah, then it's just time to pump the water in. I've posted videos on water change. I got a tub. It's like 37 gallons. I fill that up, put the prime in there. I've got a power head in there, swishing that water all around. I'm making my water, getting that chemical around, getting it to work. And then, letting it do that 5 minutes per tote, and then pumping the water in. I'm treating the water. I'm not dumping the water in here and then treating it. The damage is already done. You're putting chlorine and stuff in there, unless you're using well water. Well water is amazing. I used to have well water when I used to have like 10 tanks, and it came out like at temperature perfect and everything. Like, it was just amazing having well water. The pH was awesome. Actually, I had a freshwater tank, and I had to pump that into a trash can and put peat moss in it and let it sit for like a day or two until I could get the pH down. But if you got a well, man, you lucked out as far as cichlids, because you got the water's like perfect. So, but yeah, just want to shoot a quick one and talk about water change and water changes, tank changes. So, and I am noticing, I haven't noticed this before, I am noticing a red light at the top of that tank, and it says 79.5. So that kind of makes sense. So I can kind of see on top, there's a red switch. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing the red switch. So anyway, that's 79.5. What's this, dude? 79.5 as well. So that's right on my little sticker. So if you hung in there this long, you get to watch some close-ups. Let's get some close-ups of the boys. And even the back of the tank, because that's where the light's at. It looks funny when it's all turned down like this. Because after water change, I'm trying to, from the stress, I try to turn it down so they can lower that stress. What up, Tiger? Tiger Woods, y'all. Yeah, that dude's cool. That dude right there, pretty much, I seen him tank bossing over here in the corner when we were doing pumping the water in. I seen him over here in the corner spitting rocks and being a bull. So I think that's gonna be my tank boss, but I got a good tank boss, so that's him. He just ain't messing with nobody, so I'll take that. It's always good to have a good tank boss if you can get one. Tiger's over here eating the, don't eat the poo. Let that go to the filter. My cars were doing a dance, when I was putting water in. They just love the left side of this tank, but they were like circling. I'm kind of looking into these, see what I got. I think I got males. I mean, somebody said if their fins are real long at the top, then that's males, and they are. So I have seen some close-up pictures where the fins are shorter, so that top fin goes right to his tail, and that one does too. So I think I got 2 males, but they were going around and around, having some fun. You know, they're so get you a pair of them things. That is like the coolest thing you'll add to your tank, I'm telling you. They don't mess with nobody mess with them. They just kind of do their thing, they hang out. You see, I mean, they're just swimming around. They're awesome. All right, guys, see you later.